Alrighty, Prophet and Killjoy, once again, we're back, baby. Just had a short intermission. Bathroom, soda,
I got the would-be sacrifices back to
maybe a
Sanctuary.
cookie. I don't know.
Good job taking care of the cult. I tell you, man, being a god sucks.
Are you ready to teleport?
We owe you our lives, Vault Hunter. Yes!
Oh.
Worship the Vault Hunter! Worship
I'm
the
just
Vault
gonna.
Hunter!
Yeah. Take us back to Sanctuary.
Oops. Come on back.
Take us back. I did the enkindling. It wasn't all that interesting. There's some
Yeah,
guys
I mean-
killing them.
I was AFK long enough. I kind of figured.
Yeah, I tried to wait. I basically killed everything on the way. It's just like,
Yep.
I mean, I have a Jacob sniper, so I only took one shot.
Restroom, drink, all the good stuff.
Got a bunch of missions to hand in here.
Bullymon's still rubbish, but I'll come up with something.
Friggin' cults.
I think it's interesting that for the crest reward, they say it's going to be a purple, like the you see purple shield.
Mm-hmm.
You actually get an orange one.
Right.
I just, it makes me feel like the Flame of the Firehawk probably isn't a proper orange. I feel like they gave it an orange status because it was as good as a purple shield, but they don't. You don't have they make unique gear either blue or orange because it has certain abilities, but they don't do the same thing with purples. I feel like that's what happened there. Just a little tidbit of my mind.
Did I mention I don't have a medical license?
I feel ya. What do you want to do next? I mean, do you just want to knock out the side quests, or do you want to go back to the main quest, or? I'm not fussed, so I'm good with whatever. Just checking the machines real quick. Not that they ever have anything, but just in case, this one time.
Guns! I got them, you need them. Welcome to my humble shop.
Oh yeah, that's a nice Malawan Dr. Z gave me.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic. What can I do?
I'm thinking maybe we go back to the main quest where I think we're ready for it.
Oh, well, it's level 12. We're 12. We're going to be a little higher than 12 by the time we actually get to it. Alright, I am ready when you are.
Yeah.
It's the dust. Dun dun dun.
Whoa. There's lots of sand, if that's what you're into.
Name's Ellie. My brother Scooter told me you was coming. Don't get many visitors around here, especially not ones that would eat.
Trying to rescue your pal rolling from the dam, huh? I bet you could fool those blood shots if you drove up in one of their custom trucks. I know
You'll have to blow up some bandit
Cars and grab the crap from the wreckage. And don't pay them any mind if they start calling you names. Just makes killing them that much more fun. Ah, so you and my sister are getting along pretty well, huh? That's cool, that's cool. Of course, you make fun of the way she looks, so I have to tie you to a vending machine and set you on fire. But it's not cool, you guys are hanging out, sisters.
Damn it.
Self to my garage if it's needing a car.
It's robot fighting time!
I just want to set the world on fire.
I was always a little bit annoyed by the ink spots. Not because they're bad or anything, like I quite like them. But like, I mean, I listened to a bunch of their songs, and they have like a series of songs, and they all have the same
town.
little. Yeah, they're all the same riff.
Yeah.
We're not even talking riff. Like, and now I don't know. Maybe that was what was popular at the time. Maybe that was their whole stick. It was just like,
Yeah, that was their bag, baby. That's what they did. That's what they were known for.
You know, that one. But it was like, you know, it was just. I mean, you consider music and musicians, and you know, they kind of got to have different songs. All of their songs had the same do dee do dee do dee do dee do dee do dee do, and it was, you know, just different words to the same song.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I can't diss or say anything against, you know, sticking to what you know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And I mean, you know, you look at video games, the stuff that sells the best is always just like remakes of the same stuff. You know, Mario Party 8
No,
is like,
let's.
it's just, it doesn't, no, but like, you know, Mario Party is a good example because there's 8 of them and they're all pretty much exactly the same thing. You know, the 2D Mario games, they all sell amazing.
I
like,
don't want to discuss,
you know, the second
Nintendo. You know,
Okay.
let's keep Nintendo off the stream. They might try to take it.
Oh shit. Good call. What about Sega? Can we talk about Sega?
Yeah, we can talk about Sega all day long.
Okay.
Just as long as you don't
Just
show Sega.
2D Sonic? All the 2D Sonics, totally, you know, so crazy. Once they started making the 3D ones, people didn't like it nearly as much.
Alright, hold on a second.
Now, part of it.
Sonic and Sonic 2, there's a big difference between the two. They're similar,
Yeah.
but there's quite a bit of difference, plus the whole co-op feature. You know.
True. But at the end of the day, they're both pretty good, and they're both 2D Sonics.
Yeah. Well, and
I mean,
there's
I've
Sonic
played
and
both
Knuckles.
of them. Yeah, and that was different again, but at the, I mean, it was still very popular, and it was still a 2D Sonic game. But like, you know, it still had the 2D. It still had a lot of similar puzzles. It wasn't like they really revolutionized Sonic until they got to the 3D. Like, that's when things really changed.
Yeah, I
And, you
really
know,
like the
Flicky's
Sonic
Island-
battles. I keep meaning to
Got your car ready over there. Let's make some more.
I watched the fighting game.
Well, the Sonic Adventure and then Sonic Adventure Battle. I used to have that on GameCube,
Now we just gotta get in the catch a ride system.
and
Yeah.
you know that was years ago. And you know, I've been looking at them to buy them on Steam, but they never are
Oh,
at the discount that I'm looking for. You know,
yeah.
it's always like
We
50%
might
off.
need to change. because not not to name any names, but Udre has come on.
Come back and see me sometime, you son of a bitch.
Oh, we got Drew.
And tell Scooter to stop setting my customers on fire. I
Yes.
can take care
Yes,
of
we do.
myself.
I mean, if we can switch over to him, you know, I'm all for that.
Okay. Well, shall I invite him to the call?
Yeah, his mic probably ain't working, but you know, we should at least be able to say we tried, right? All right, my voice is back on.
With him?
Oh,
Hey,
hello. Can you hear me?
Oh, wow.
yeah, you're
Oh
speaking.
wow. Yes.
You're speaking, Drew.
Oh, that's nice.
What level are we switching to? Or are we doing 12s? Does Drew have a 12?
No, that's
No.
fine. I've got one to be fine.
Hey, I got no idea. I need someone to
Look in the
translate that.
The translation is Drew has joined with a 46.
Yeah.
No.
All right, let's just back
Oh,
out.
there's nothing wrong with it.
I'll pick up a level
Yeah, I
appropriate
can't
gun.
imagine that's going to cause any problems whatsoever.
Yeah, it'll work over well. Let me look over my list here. I've got the 12, the 26, the 20, a
Let's
16.
play out 26.
You want to get on the
Do we want to
26s?
string Terramorphous again?
I don't want to stream
Or do we
Terramorphous
wanna-
again. I've already streamed Terramorphous
Mm.
like twice, maybe 3 times. I
Yeah.
mean, not that it really matters. We could always do another Terramorphous. I don't think anyone's going to care. I mean, do you want to get on the 50s?
I mean, I'll
I'm
be
not sure.
terrible. Yeah.
We're all happy to do it?
Yep.
Well, if we're all happy to do it, let's do it. Nothing wrong with that.
Cornbread. Nothing wrong with that. True Vault Hunter mode. Join game. Stretching.
Ooh.
You do not know this, Prophet, but I've been awake for over 24 hours.
Yeah, I figured something like that once. I realized just how many games you've been streaming.
Yeah, I did a lot.
You've been working hard.
And it wasn't like just over one game or whatever. I think it was like 8 different games that I, did a significant amount of stuff for.
Hey, is it just me, or does it look like they were gonna have a bounty board here, but then at the last minute decided not to?
Mm.
No.
No.
I think there's one space left, so.
Maybe they had planned DLC. I don't know, man. Not Mr. Wizard, man. I'll be so happy when my allergies aren't doing so bad. Alright, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Where are you guys at?
Platform with me.
We're all slayers of Terramorphous. Although, the next Necromancer mod that drops, it's mine. Just straight up.
No, it's fine.
Oh, pardon me.